morning! Welcome back! Today might be my shortest, most straightforward sewing tutorial I've ever made, but I'm gonna show you how to turn this $10 oversized, kind of boring sweatsuit into this. Some joggers, a little cinched waist, and it's super easy. This video will probably take less than 5 minutes. So let's just get started. Here are some supplies that you will need. Okay, so I'm starting with this little pin. I'm gonna mark where my waistline is, and then I'm adding 1 or 2 inches to that with a straight line. I'll cut it out. Okay, now I'm gonna turn the bottom of the shirt up by about 1 inch towards the inside of the shirt. I'm gonna pin it down and sew it all around. Now I'm taking this cotton cording that I got from Hobby Lobby? No, Michael's. And I'm just tying it around myself to figure out how much I need. Now we need to make the 2 little slits. So I'm using this seam ripper and I'm just making 2 little openings on the outside of the shirt. I'm gonna attach a safety pin to the cotton cording and feed it through. Look how fun this is. Now, so it doesn't fray, I'm gonna tie 2 knots on each end. Okay, now for the pants, I'm folding the bottom of the pants up by about 2 inches. This is gonna leave enough room for that elastic to go through for our joggers. I'm gonna sew it all around. And when I get to the end, I wanna leave a 2-inch opening here for the elastic to go through. So it should look something like this. Leave that open. Now I'm measuring my ankle. It's about 9 or 10 inches. I added 1 inch onto that for seam allowance, and I'm gonna feed that little piece of 10-inch elastic through, pull it through, attach both ends, and then sew a little zigzag stitch here. And I'm going back and forth multiple times so it's super secure. Now I'm just gonna close this little opening with a normal straight stitch on our joggers. And there we go. Now I'm measuring my waist, 32 inches, but I'm adding 1 inch onto that for seam allowance. And this is gonna make these sweatpants a little more fitted. So I'm gonna make a little opening in the waistband, and then I'm gonna feed that elastic through this opening, attach the ends, and sew a zigzag stitch. Many, many times. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing and I'm gonna close this little opening. Just pin it down, make it look nice and neat, and sew it with a straight stitch. Look at that. We did it. We're done. And just like that, we have this adorable fitted set with some joggers and this little cinched waist on the top. I love this. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. If you make this at home, DM me on Instagram, send me a photo, or ask any questions. I'm always here to help. One last thing before I go. If you notice, I'm always sewing with Singer products. This Quantum Stylist behind me is what I used in the video. I also have a serger right here. They are my favorite. They're the absolute best. You already know that. And you can get 15% off the entire Singer website by using my code JSHAW15. So go pick yourself out a sewing machine, serger, some accessories, whatever your little heart desires, and save yourself some money. Okay, that's all. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Well, hello. You got a lovely style and a high, should know.